Survivor from Scrappy Mania, and today I'm going to create a page, and it's a scrapbook page. My friend is getting married, and her theme for her wedding is burlap, jeans, cowboy. It's very pretty with lace and flowers and things like that, so it's going to be a gorgeous wedding. So what I want to give her is a wedding album, and hopefully my wedding album will do justice to her wedding pictures. So I found this album, and I love anything that sparkles. So it's burlap with some sparkly, actually it's burlap that they put some sparkly thread entwined in the burlap. Look how it shines and sparkles. I love it. So I'm going to use this for my album. And then the other thing that I want to use is, I found this burlap or vintage country paper pad, and it has, sorry for this cord is in the way, so let me see if I can get it out of your way. Okay, so it has all these papers, burlap papers, and you'll be seeing more of this paper as I construct this album, because I'm planning to just create a layout at a time until I'm completed with the album, and I'm going to go ahead and film while I create the different layouts, and then at the end I will have a album review. So hopefully you'll stay with me during this whole process. So this is the paper pad I'm going to use. In addition to that, I'm also going to be using these Heartfelt Creation papers, and I do have a video of my haul. I did purchase the whole Sunkissed collection and the Blazing Poppy collection from Creative Craft, and both of the collection was about one was $100, which was the poppy seed, and then the Sunkissed collection was $115. So very economical, and you got the whole collection, including the dies, the stamps, and the papers, everything. So I am going to use these papers somehow in my wedding, on her wedding album. And see, it has blue jeans, it has flowers. Here has more of the denim kind of colors and things like that. So I really love this. And I also am using, I already put the dies away, but I am using some of the Heartfelt Creation dies, like the leaves, and I cut a lot of them out. And so what I like to do when I create an album is I cut all my embellishments out that I'm going to use throughout the album. And I already did that with some of the leaves, and I also put some sparkle on there. And basically it was just alcohol with some mica powders. I put in this repurposed spritzer. You know, you buy these at the dollar store. It has perfume water in it, so that's what I use for that. And I also I already cut out some of the embellishments from the paper pad for this layout, and I also used some dies from Heartfelt Creation, so those are from Heartfelt Creations as well. Here are some of the flowers from Heartfelt Creation. I already cut them out, and I embossed them. So I like to emboss my flowers, and they're to make it more dimensional. And then I went ahead and cut a bunch of these flowers. This is from the Sunkissed collection, so these are the sunflowers from that collection. And I put them in bowls like this so I can pull them out as I compose my layout. I went ahead and cut out some of the lettering. So the title's going to be Our Day or Our Wedding Day, depending how it fits. And I also punched this. I may use this or may not use it. Don't know yet. So I went ahead and also purchased some photo mats. And these are 4.5 by 6.5, and I bought them craft, but I may be using some other, or even create mats out of the paper. I'm using my Martha Stewart doily, circle doily maker, or I think it's punch around. It's not a punch around page. It's the one that makes doilies. So let me look for that one. Is this kit here? Not sure what it is, but the name of it, but it's just the one that you punch, you make circle punch around the page and you make doilies out of that. So I'm going to use that. And I got that at HSN some time ago. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to use some of these cards. And these cards are from Webster's Pages in a kit that I bought a long time ago, one of their warehouse sales. I got a kit and I still have a lot of these cards, so I need to use them in my layout. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing here, and see, I just cut everything out. Not sure what I'm going to use or not use. Originally, I got these 3 papers. So I was going to use this paper. I was going to put this here and here. But when I put it together, as you can see right here, and this is my magnetic easel. So go ahead, I'll put the link for the video and where I show you how to create this easel. But it's perfect when you're composing an album because it really lets you put things down and put the papers on and see how you like it. See here. And originally I was going to do this here. And then I was going to get, let's see, what was the card that I wanted to use? This card, In Love. But it just didn't, it just didn't look as nice. I don't know, it just didn't give me the pop that I was looking for. So I might use this one. So let's see how it looks with this. So I'm going to go ahead and see how this one looks a little better because here is just to do. My doily kind of gets lost in this background, but here you can really see that doily. So I think I like it here better. And then when I went ahead and put this here, I think it needs something else because, again, I needed a frame. It's not looking as nice, I think, but look what happens when I put a frame underneath it. I think if I give it just a little bit of framing out a little bit, I think that will look very nice. So let's go ahead and I'm going to cut the papers. And then let's see how it looks after I cut my papers. So I cut down my base page. So that page is 11 7/8. And then I cut down the second page. I just kind of measure it a little bit because I didn't want to leave a big border. I just wanted a tiny little border around my page, like a little frame. And I really love this easel. It was very easy to do. I definitely highly recommend that you create one. It's not that expensive. You can do it easily from stuff that you can buy at your local hardware store. So here I'm just kind of composing the layout and see how well the easel works because you can compose things don't move. You really could get a feel of how it looks. And actually this is the first time that I used this easel to create my layout. So in the future videos, I've done other videos of the other pages. You will see that I'm getting more comfortable on using the easel and I find better ways to use it. One of the ways that I found that works best is to, whenever you are creating, gluing the different layers down, you really don't want to take everything off and then glue things down. What I was doing is I was taking little bits and pieces off and then gluing sections down. Because of course if you take everything out and you glue things down like I do here, you know the original page that you design sometimes changes a little bit. So in here I did that, and then you'll see that it's not going to be completely the exact same design. Well, actually it is kind of, but you know it just changed a little bit than when I originally composed it. In the other future page, you'll see that I start gluing things from the top layer down, and I don't really move things out of the easel, and it really worked a lot better. So here I'm just putting some glue, placing things down, And I like, one thing that I really enjoy doing a lot is whenever I have papers that have the designs on the paper, one trick is to cut out that design and use it as an accent on another sheet of paper. You don't have to use the papers exactly how they are designed. You can pull things, little accents or little designs or images from the paper, and then just use those and glue them on top as accents and create a totally different look. So yeah, I'm just starting to glue things down, and there's my mat. And it really makes it very simple to buy pre-cut mats, especially for gift albums. And that way you can give them an area that they can go ahead and know where to put the pictures. And see here, this layout, my flowers were a little too much to the right. It's a little different than when I first started the page, but that's okay. So you'll see in future videos that my trick is I just take the pieces off little by little and then start gluing the top layer and then go from the top to the bottom layers. So what you see me doing here is because I don't want to see that white paper from my die cuts, because when you cut the die and you have a white core paper, you see that comes across on your die cut. So to kind of tone that down, you can go with your magic marker, and you just put some dark, magic marker on the outside of each of the letters, and that helps a lot. Okay, so I'm just gluing everything down here and trying to figure out what else I'm going to put. Once I glue everything down, you'll see me that I pull some glitter glue, and then I use glitter glue for the centers. Put a little flower or something for the eye, for the dot on the eye of wedding. And here's where I'm putting the glitter glue. Now almost done with this page. Okay, so I'm done with my layout. So that's my first page. It's going to go on the front. I'm going to wait until it dries real good, and then I'm going to create the second page. So I hope you like this video, and stay tuned to future videos and where I'm going to create this album for my friend. Thank you for watching. Bye now.